The arrival and gradual rollout of the COVID-19 vaccines in Nigeria have inspired hopes of a return of life back to normal. It still feels far-fetched that there are only 3.9 million vaccines here yet, with more on their way, and regulations remain in place to varying degrees dependent on subnational local laws. But in wielding the ultimate weapon against the unseen enemy, even in parts and a grip that needs to get stronger, hopes of a definite victory on horizons arrive. And so, in addition to holding the fort by keeping faith with health and safety regulations that remain in place, we must pay equal attention to rebuilding the national and local economy that has been disseminated by the pandemic. This is especially so in rural communities where the brunt is worse felt. This rigid lockdown episode further exposed the underbelly of these communities: inadequate hospitals and healthcare centers, frail economy that immediately collapsed, poor farming systems, absence of social safety nets, youth unemployment and resistiveness, and a host of others. The need for urgent solution, the kind that can only come from a committed and responsible leadership, is also magnified. In Edo State, Honorable Akpatason, the Deputy Majority Leader representing Akoko-Edo in the Federal House of Representatives, has taken the mandate to great effect and remarkable results, some of which will fully manifest years from now. He recognizes the need to stimulate the economy with perhaps unprecedented level of infrastructural drive and social investment, and has heartfully committed himself to the task, which is made no easy by the fact that the country itself has suffered reduction in earnings. Relying on research and a rare fraternity with his people at home, rare because the norm, unfortunately so, is to get to Abuja and remain there. Honorable Akpatason has organized through his direct sponsorship and facilitation targeted investment in sectors critical to the standard of living in his constituency. Take youth empowerment and education, which is indisputably a smart investment in the present and future. Honorable Peter has equipped hundreds of youths spread across his constituency with in-demand skills and take-off grants as capital. In November last year, youths were trained in agro-production and exports by seasoned professionals, with additional sum of 300,000 naira awarded to all participants as a support fund to get off the ground.
I appreciate the Right Honorable for this empowerment, and I appreciate the trainees.
I wanted to appreciate the man that initiated this to Akoko-Edo local government. May God continue to bless that man. And secondly, I've learned a lot since we started on Monday. It was so great. I've learned so many things I've not known before concerning agro farming. For today, I'm proud of being a member of this seminar, and I've learned so many things. One, they taught us about fishing, snail. The one that is going on in the hall now is poultry, which is I am so interested in.
Program, in fact, I'm very, very happy about this program because I've been dreaming of this farm of a team. So they taught us how to bring up chickens, broiler and layers. So about broiler, if you want to bring broilers up, you have to go for the poultry, order for a day-old broiler. Then,
but from here now, I've learned how to manage my poultry, learned how to take care of my pigs and the cow, then including crop production, the farming, cassava and others, and how to make use of them, that we should not end up our production at the lower level. I should at least polish it a little bit for the market. We should not end it at maybe in garri frying alone. There are a lot of things that we can use cassava for, even in using it for starch and some other things in our environment. And I've learned how to manage our waste.
The person will give me this money. My prayer for him be say, may God dey keep am for us. Waiting he find go that place, God go give am double and protect all in family, so that waiting we need when you go there for good, they give us by
pockets. The money came from never run dry, and we are praying for Honorable Peter Akpatason that has brought this great thing to this community, that God will continue to enlarge him.
If for government work, we can on ourselves feed ourselves, and from this agricultural products, we can produce what will bring us, will give us money to train our children.
Thank God for our leader who have brought this to empower the women. May God bless them.
I have to say I quite appreciate our leader who has powered this, the person of Honorable Peter Akpatason. He powered this for the women and use of Akoko-Edo local government area.
I would say the program is very beneficial to everyone that attended it. It has been of very great value to me, and I appreciate Comrade Peter Akpatason.
He is very passionate about his people, and that's why we are giving him a special name called I Cannot Abandon My People. In the last 1 month or two now, this is about the second time he's doing a kind of training like this. And I can put the estimate at over 350 or above beneficiaries who, of course, their life has been touched by the immense concern and the contribution by Comrade Peter Akpatason. So he has just so much prayers for the people of Akoko-Edo. And we always look forward to it. We would like a situation where we can have a caliber of him in elective offices so that the majority of the people can benefit immensely.
To Mr. Akpatason, he's has really been a big beneficiary to us, and we are grateful to him. My thoughts on the ongoing empowerment, it's a blessing to us as the youth and to our parents, because it's really going to help us in future. Like, things are really going to go up, like we won't be that jobless any longer. That's my thoughts about it. About poetry, we learn about how to start up trade. Like, we can start with small business, whether it's agriculture, we learn about many things. But I hope going to fishing. PDP member, but that doesn't matter because the program is for everybody. And I want to use this medium to thank Comrade Akpatason for making for giving us this opportunity.
Turn waste into wealth. Though I'm a poultry owner, but on a small scale, so we've been taught how to turn it into a very large scale. That's if I really want to continue with it. We've been taught how to hatch. It does when we talk about fishery, and me personally, I've really learned a lot in this program, and I believe the rest of us have also learned a lot about it too. And we are saying a very big thank you to the organizers of the program. God will continue to strengthen. Of this value since yesterday, we've actually benefited a lot. To other beneficiaries, I would say they should utilize it and use it for a good use.
They covered fishery, snail farming, and so many other areas. I'm really grateful to the organizer of the project. He has tried for the local government.
Said so much on a lot of us, bringing one thing or the other of beneficiary to our local government area. Everywhere that a lot of people have been doing same. Those who did this program before us now, they all establish poultry, establish fish pond.
Have dubbed Honorable Peter Akpatason the man responsible for the clear progress as Mr. Project.
Describe the joy in me, because if they tear someone's stomach, they know what is inside. I am very happy for myself, happy for the women that I'm carrying. Every day when I blow whistle, they'll stand up, they will follow me. Today, honestly, and we pray that God Almighty will lift Honorable Akpatason high, more than what it is today. And God leave it. We hand him over to God to take care of her. He's going out our commitment that no weapon formed against him that shall prosper. If we are be having it so good, so I think every woman, no one will agree say one go for me.
They were considered competent enough, trustable enough before they were chosen. That confidence goes in them us sustain by ensuring that they use their best endeavors to manage these organizations transparently and also to use their best experience to ensure that those organizations grow steadily. So use their best endeavors to manage the little they have, to grow the little they have, so that when we come back next time, like when Jesus was on the return journey, he asked them, where are the seeds? And the one that hid the talents that could not multiply it, got it withdrawn from him, and it was given to the serious ones. So whoever does not do well manage this well will not have another opportunity next time. Those who do well, like I mentioned, those who do well will be rewarded for it. The reason is to encourage seriousness and dedication, to encourage the spirit of integrity.
More recently, Honorable Peter Akpatason also funded the training of young persons in solar light installations, a useful skill in the emerging sector as Nigeria continues its pivot to solar electrifying homes and streets. He also distributed several empowerment machines and materials, including 45 tricycles, 67 motorcycles, and a truckload of yam seedlings to other persons in the constituency.
On behalf of Right Honorable Akpatason, I hereby present this equipment to you for the use of Onwa Federal Constituency.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Numerous schools of different age grades have been renovated and at different construction stage to improve learning standards. Primary health care also renovated and constructed to ensure adequate care. Strategic link roads are also created and constructed to provide access to markets and for social safety net.
We have done before. For this particular road, the 1 kilometer Lawani Road, the first tranche of the releases that they made could only do what we are seeing just now, and the agency have assured that now that the last one has been released, they are going to mobilize the contractor to come and complete the job. What I have come to see here is the quality of work that he has done so far, because since the beginning of this job, I have not been home. This is the first time, and I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing.
Organized and well-managed cooperative societies are set up to ensure that the people, especially the aged, have a soft landing when they so desire.
So we wanted something that would improve the economy of the people, and we decided that the best way to go about it is to set up a cooperative. And in doing that, we did not just set up a cooperative, we ensured that we put up a management team. We have about 4 cooperatives we are working with. We have more that we've registered. We're going to work with others as time goes on. But for now, we want to experiment this with 4 cooperatives, 2 in the north and 2 in the south. And we have each of the cooperatives have 7 members as management team alongside with members. And the interesting thing is the cooperative is open to everybody, all Akoko-Edo people, irrespective of their party inclination and affiliation.
Away from the ghost of the pandemic, Akoko-Edo is now a vast construction site.
See on display over there is the master plan for this farm. This segment that is walled round is 5 hectares out of the entire 100 hectares. And that makes the market garden. You can look at number 7. That is the market garden. Farming has really gone digital. And it's planned. So the network of roads that will interconnect the various enterprises is also planned, as you can see on that master plan. You will see the location of the market garden, which is towards the edge of the land. That is the concept. And all the units are going to interconnect, made up of security, parking, sales point, agroforestry, the market garden, the dormitory, even the hotel, because this is going to incorporate eco-tourism. People will come here, they will live on this farm, they will enjoy the produce, and so on and so forth. This is the story behind this farm. Right Honorable has told me, can I say so? It's over the next 3 years, he's going to give sustained support to ensure that this dream is achieved. So, thank you.
The good relationship between the farm and the community, nine be the security. What does that mean? If anybody go thief for that farm, it just pass the community people go there. So if anything happen for the farm, it means that you, the community, you are not doing your own work. But if there is that relationship, community accepts the business, say, now we get them together. You will provide security for that business.
With beneficially engaged youths, protected elderly, and a generally certified populace who in return as a mark of honor, no doubt that Mr. Project's Honorable Peter Akpatason has upped the ante and sparked a social economic rejuvenation with calculated moves that could serve as a national template in rebuilding efforts. He gives meaning to the word representative and has shown what is responsible and possible when political leaders use their budgetary and political influence in service of the people.